Hello and welcome to the second video of the Garden Magic tutorial, where we are still discussing the first section of the Toxandria's Garden Magic Planner. If you haven't obtained your very own copy of the Garden Magic Planner yet, it is available on Amazon, but you can also get it from your favorite brick and mortar bookstore if you prefer. In the first video, we have discussed under which category the plants you want to sow reside. The one thing left to do now is to find out in which zodiac sign the moon is residing during any given time. Now, there are two ways to go about that. One is a bit time consuming, but it has the great advantage that you become somewhat more acquainted with the travels of the moon and all of the 7 traditional planets through the zodiac. The feel for a life under the stars becomes more familiar, as you will, with every step you take in this journey, but as always there is a shortcut, which I prefer to use lately simply because of speed and practicality. I am a very practical person, both regarding to day-to-day life as in my garden and magic practices, so I am not drawn at all to all the fuss and poo-ha that sometimes surrounds astrology and magic for that matter. Now, if you are such a person, all the power to you. If it feels like the right path for you, just go for it. But me, I tend to follow Einstein on these matters when he says everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Now, who am I to oblige Einstein's opinion, right? That's not happening anytime soon, I guess. So enough about me, let's get back to the root, leaf, flower and fruit hours of our plants and vegetables. As we have already seen, there are 4 main categories in which all of the plants on Earth reside, namely the root, the leaf, the flower and the fruit category. The root plants develop best when the moon is stationed in the zodiac sign of Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. The leaf plants thrive when the moon is stationed in the zodiac signs of Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. The flower plants feel at home when one finds the moon in the zodiac signs of Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. And finally, the fruit or seed plants have the best times when the moon is situated in the zodiac signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Knowing all this leaves us with only one thing to do, and that is to find out where on Earth, no pun intended there, the moon is stationed at our selected date. Now, that is very easy to find out. Just open your browser and surf to the astro.com website. Now, if this is the first time that you visit this marvelous website, please don't be intimidated. I realize that it all may seem a little daunting at first, but I will guide you through every step of the way. So, when you scroll down a little bit, you will find a frame that states current planets. Here you can see the current date and hour. However, these might not be your exact date and hour. As you can see here on my page, the time zone currently used by the astro.com website is UT/GMT time, which is just short for Coordinated Universal Time and also Greenwich Mean Time, terms which are used as a worldwide international time standard. Now, for me, that is not correct. Toxandria is situated in Central Europe and therefore I need to use the CET or the Central European Time. So, if I click on UT/GMT, a pop-up window shows up. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you can find a list of different time zones which are used all over the world. If I look from my time zone, that is Central European time, you can see that it says +1 hour. This simply means that I have to use the universal or Greenwich time and add 1 hour to it to get the correct time from my time zone. Now, if your time zone is, for example, Central Standard Time, you will have to deduct 6 hours of the universal or Greenwich time. I think that's pretty clear, so we will be moving on to our next step, and that is to find the moon in this list. That is not hard at all, since astro.com does not only show the sign for the moon, but also writes it by name. So, second on the list, as you can see, you can find the moon. Now, as you go a little bit to the right of that row, you will find a symbol looking anything like these. In my case, at this very moment, the moon resides in Pisces. But, as we all know, the moon travels through the sky, and in roughly 28 days it travels through all the signs of the zodiac. So, when you are looking at your computer screen, you might find that the moon is in Libra, or in Gemini, or in Aquarius. In fact, any of the 12 zodiac signs are possible when you do this exercise, so it is important to figure out in which zodiac sign the moon currently stays. Now, if you are not familiar with the symbols of the zodiac signs, you need not to worry. When you click under the frame on explanations of the symbols, a new window opens up showing all the signs with their names and some interpretations. However interesting, those interpretations are not our main focal point at this moment. Right now, we only need the zodiac sign where the moon currently is stationed. So, when you do this exercise and the moon is stationed in Taurus, you know that right now it is the best time for root plants. The same goes for the moon in Virgo and Capricorn. When you find the moon is located in the signs of either Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, the best plants are the ones from the leaf category. If you find that the moon hangs out in the zodiac signs of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, it is the best time to take care for your flower plants. And if the moon finds itself in the signs of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, the plants with fruit formation should take center stage. After you have familiarized yourself a bit with the moon and its wanderings through the different realms of the zodiac signs, it is now time to take a sneak peek into the future, so we can go about and start coloring all our root, leaf, flower and fruit hours in our Garden Magic Planner. That and much more is yet to come in the next video.